I'm not gonna joke it. It's probably gonna be an hour and a half because of all the leaks. Because we have 2 weeks to cover because nobody would help me cover last week.
Of course they did.
And welcome back, everybody, to another episode of E-Time, episode 216. We got a jam-packed episode full of 2 weeks worth of reviews, as well as an English conference that fucking shook the internet. Ooh, we got a lot of things to talk about, and let's make this quick and short because of the amount of things we have to talk about. Ain't it right?
Amount of things. Yes.
Right.
So much.
Hey, yes, a package for Mr. Top Deck Heroes.
Oh, thank you.
Thanks. Mr. Top Deck Heroes? Mr. Top Deck Heroes, your package. Man, another one? What is with this guy? Mr. Top Deck Heroes, again.
Oh, Melody again.
Mr. Top Deck Heroes, your package. Oh, God, thank you, that was heavy. What's in that one?
Oh, trading cards.
Cards. Was every one of them cards?
Yeah.
How can you afford that?
Oh, that's interesting you say that. I got it from this place called
Secret.
Man, these people are crazy.
It's no secret. 50 cards. Use code TD Heroes for a discount.
Starting us off. We got to see the second half of the double rares inside a festival booster. Now the first three nations got a boost set order combo, while the second three nations got a different kind of got an intercept guard combo. I spoiled it. The other nations got a boost combo.
Well, we already talked about the intercept guard combo last week.
Exactly.
But,
so now,
obviously, we had 3 missing, but instead they got this instead of the other one.
Pretty much. First off, we got the set order, Duststorm Killing Field. All of these set orders are going to be the same. We're looking at the Dragon Empire one. Auto Order Zone. At the beginning of your battle phase, choose one of your back or rear guards and it gets boosted until the end of turn. Simple, straightforward. Remind me again, Keter got the intercept one, right?
Yes.
I'm pretty sure Bastion's over there going, what? Bruh, why?
I mean, I think they'd rather have the intercept one.
Valid. Well, like all of them, they came in pairs.
We got Speed Bullet of Duststorm. Bertrand. Anyways, it's great to double rare. Auto when a unit is placed on rear guard. Costs Soul Blast 1. Search your deck for up to 1 Duststorm Killing Field. Put it into your order zone and shuffle your deck. Then continuous rear guard. If this unit was chosen by the ability of your order, and your order it's named order in the order zone, this unit gets power plus 5, so it becomes a 20k or 15k booster.
Yes. So it basically gets the order and it becomes a 15k booster that same turn for 1 Soul Blast.
Yes.
Overall, not bad.
Yeah.
Like, who got it? Dragon Empire got it, Lyrical got it in Dark States, right?
Lyrical, Keter, Dark States, yeah. And the first set. This one, it was
this one was Dragon Empire. Sorry. My God, we're going all over the place. So let's clear the slate. Dragon Empire, Dark States, and Lyrical got the boost set order combo. While Stoicheia, Keter, and Brantgate got the guard set order combo.
Yes.
Holy shit, why was that difficult?
I will say from a lore wise, it's funny that you're starting to see cards say Duststorm and it's just generic Duststorm cards now.
Hey man, I'm already trying to cook and putting Tribash in decks and having it as a booster before it goes to Soul.
Oh, I was just talking about the fact that it could have been Eugene cards, but
Good sir, let's stop hoping Eugene gets cards and let's start hoping Eugene gets a new Eugene.
No. At this point, I'm just like, Eugene did.
Anyway, moving on. We got a new fresh set of 6 new promos and 3 reprints. The reprints in question, if I can just recall real quick, are going to be the quote-unquote Minerva Draw 2 Call to Order. A Stoicheia Grade 2 that Alex might know. I forgot what it is.
I'm trying to remember the leaks.
It looks like a Grade 2 with a gun. I can't zoom in.
Oh, the guy that when you play you can bind an order from drop, call from drop.
There you go.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Honestly, that wouldn't be bad to Zorga. And then, of course, the Lyrical 30k shield or blitz order that if you took damage that turn becomes a 30k shield blitz order. Huzzah. But the 6 new cards we got, holy shit, I did not see any of these coming. And we're going to start off with the first one. We got Rotovisor Resurging Nova Grapplers, and we got Mega Colony Battler Plus Type C Resurging Mega Colony. And he has a very interesting effect for a promo. Remember, this is a promo. Continuous. You may have up to 16 Mega Colony Battler plus Type C in deck. Auto, when this unit is placed on rearguard from hand, look at the top card of your deck and put it on the bottom of the deck or discard it. Then Soul Blast 1, choose a card with the same card name as this unit from your drop and call it to rearguard. And then continuous rearguard during your turn. This unit gets power 5k for every 4 cards with Mega Colony Battler Plus in their card names in total on your rearguard and in your drop. Well, that's fun.
So, how are we making an encounter but not making it an encounter? We'll just slap the clan name on the card, the text box, like the actual name. And we don't have to put like a earthy border around it. We're a black text box.
I'm checking one important piece of information because my memory is going, wait a minute. Something smells fishy here. Okay, yeah. The third effect during your turn, this unit gets 5k for every 4 Mega Colony Battler plus Type C. Not just plus, indicating there might be some multiples in the future, but just itself.
Yes.
So that was a very important distinction I needed to re-recall and confirm. But overall, so Alex, how hard is it to get promos sometimes?
I struggle to get 4.
So how want to try to get 16?
And the worst part about this is like, is it even worth it?
I don't know. It looks like a fun option. Like, you look at it, so you place, you look at the top card, you either put it on the bottom or discard it. So if it's another Type C, you put it in drop and now you have more power. Or if it's just a trigger or something, you put it on the bottom of the deck and save it for later. And then you get to call another copy of him on the board. So it's like, all right, cool. Remind me, does Stoicheia have any way to give boost to units?
Well, there's an order that we got about in that last episode that, No, sorry, that's intercept, not boost.
It doesn't have any way to give boost to units, right?
I think there's some cards. I think there's some Leonorn cards that can give units boost.
We didn't need to check, but other than that, you can have 2 of these in the front, and then.
Well, if you're playing Magnolia, you can. If you're on Elder, you can have like 5 of these on rear guard.
Let's see. If you have 5 of these in rear guard, and you have because it gets for every 4, let's say 5, so let's say 8. You can have on Elder turn all of these be 25k beaters.
Yeah. In Magical Christmas Land, the max you can get these things to, but that's requiring have all 16 out of your deck.
So yeah, at max all 16 out of deck or on the board, and you get 20k, making the 30ks.
Or 35s on Elder.
Just make a mill deck. Oh, it'll be fun.
The sad part. the sad part about that is it means you have 16 triggers, 16 of these. So there's 32 cards of your 50 already dedicated to just that meme. That also means that you're probably having to run 4 elders in your deck.
Well, we'll have fun building that deck when we get to it, if we get to it. But there's another deck that we're going to have fun building, right?
Oh, yeah, because, you know, the only time we didn't... did we get second bosses for all the other nations, or is this the first one?
I think this is technically if you can Petralka. If you can Petralka.
Because, like, Petralka was the first. That's what I'm saying. Like, this isn't the first one. But I'm saying, like, I think this is the second one we've gotten for the nations.
No.
Regardless, spoiler alert, this is a boss that you can build around. It's promo. But it's this time for Lyrical again.
It's your turn, buddy. It's your turn, buddy.
Oh, yeah. Flesh Blush, Flossario? I'm butchering him today. It's a grade 3. Continuous Vanguard. You cannot call unit cards with continuous act or auto abilities. You cannot. That also means you cannot call them the guard circle. Continuous Vanguard. All of your units on your guardian circle get shield +5. And if you played an order this turn, all of your front row units gain power +5. And then Act Vanguard, once per turn, costs Soul Blast 1, Energy Blast 2. Look at the top 7 cards of your deck. Choose up to 2 unit cards from among them. Call them to rear guard and choose up to 1 order card from among them. Reveal it and add it to your hand. And then Auto, this text box is long as hell. Auto Vanguard, when this unit attacks, costs Counterblast 1. Choose one of your rear guards and stand it. If your drop zone has 5 or more order cards with different names, choose up to 2 instead.
So, the fact of the matter that this needs to be almost a completely vanilla deck aside.
Yes.
It on its own, it can make a board, initiate multi-attack, and be a defensive card. So outside of the restriction that your whole deck's potentially vanilla units, this is not bad.
This also means you can't run effect triggers.
No.
Or PGs.
No. But
unless you're running Elementaria. That's the only PG you can run.
Yeah. But if you play any Blitz order, you, for the rest of that turn, have an 18k Vanguard.
Yes.
Which, you know, certain decks are like, shit. It's actually, the more I read about this card, the more I'm like, holy shit. And you're not completely restricted not being able to run units. You can run the cycles, you ditch them to get benefits, and only ditch them to get benefits. Once you ride this, they're death cards. You can technically run units with effects and call them before this gets to grade 3, and then have them on board and hope the opponent's deck can't snipe. Because it doesn't prevent you from activating abilities, it just prevents you from calling. So as long as you called it before this card existed, you're fine. It's just finding those units.
Yes.
Other than that, the deck just does what it wants to do. And it does give units in the front row 5k if you play an order, so you can run blitz orders and normal orders. So I think there's potential here.
I think there's a combo in this that's really dumb. So,
which is?
I think it was the last Lyrical set we got. There was an order card that said if you have a full board, you can play it and draw 2.
Yes.
So your Vanguard's third ability is act to look at the top 7, call 2, add an order. So you basically +3 in card economy. So you add the order, you already got 2 units on the board. If you already had like a back row during this time, you can just play that order and then plus another 2. Plus another card to your hand.
There's potential here. It's just, whew. Hey, look on the right side. At least those quick start decks, you can actually take them and have a full deck now with this promo.
You're right. All you do is slap this promo as your Vanguard instead of the quick start one, and you're good.
There we go. All right, moving on. We got 4 more promos to talk about. The next one is really fucking good. We got another good doggo inside of Keter. And yes, I consider this a dog, even though it's a Beast Dragon, technically. We have Ordeal Dragon. It's a grade 1 8k, continues during your turn if your soul has a Blaster Blade and a Blaster Dark. This unit gets power 5k, making a 13k attacker or booster. And then auto rearguard at the end of the battle that this unit attacked or boosted, Put this unit into Soul. Look at the top 7 cards of your deck. Choose the 1 card with Blaster in its card name from among them. Reveal it, put it into your hand, and shuffle the deck. You can find your Blaster Darks, you can find your Blaster Blades, you can find your MOBs, or you can find your Blaster Blade, the Vanguard.
Or you can find your Phantom Blaster Dragons.
Yes.
Because the second ability is not tied to Majesty Lord Blaster, so you can technically run this just for the search.
Yep.
Inside of that. Which actually is important because a lot of the times you're sitting there digging just to get that crit in that deck, so this could help a lot.
Early game, plop it down, go.
Yeah. But yeah, because we got Blaster Blade the Vanguard. Be a shame if you couldn't find it. Here's a card to help you find it.
I think MLB is single-handedly took the spot of the most relying on promos deck ever.
I mean, it has 4 promos, and all of them are like important for the deck.
1, 2, 3. I want to count 5 because unless space is an issue, I don't see any reason not to run Dog.
Dog. Oh, yeah, you're right. Okay, there's a reason not to run it.
But there's 4 dedicated. I will agree with that. There's 4 dedicated promos to this fucking deck.
Yeah.
All right, moving on. Alex, how much do you like Boba Main and how he has been relevant since set 1?
I mean, I only play heroes, but he's really good in heroes because you need counterblast.
Well, what if I told you can have Boba Main and it'd be a hero at the same time?
Not only that, it's a good Boba Main too. By that we mean we got Galactic B Hero, Bedesh, Belston. It's a grade 1 promo. Auto when this unit boost, if your order zone has a base, it gains power +2 until the end of that battle. And at the end of that battle, cost put this unit into your soul and countercharge 1. It's literally Boba Main, but with the name hero, it becomes a 10k instead of an 8k.
Jesus fucking Christ. I feel like Bushy heard hero players' prayers and fucking answered.
But before we got the leaks for heroes in set 2, I told Lon, I was like, literally at this point, the only thing this deck is missing is a way to countercharge. It's a grade 1. I don't care what it does. It just needs hero in his name and it says countercharge in a grade 1.
But what if it goes to Soul?
Give me the best way to get it?
But what if it also went to Soul?
It also went to Soul and it also gained power.
God damn, this is just a fucking quality of life. It's not a card that just breaks here. It's just a quality of life.
Well, the good thing about this card is a 10k booster, which means that your front row is already gaining 5k from the Vanguard, which means it's even a generic grade 2 is a 25k column or 35 on a Persona ride. Because
you're saving your other column for the swap. So this other column can just be a beat stick. So let's say you have the grade 2 that grabs stuff from order zone and puts drop and ditch counterblast call itself.
Yeah,
that's already on its own a 20k beat stick. Because of Dinos, it's 25, and then you have a 10k booster. You have a 35k column just because.
Yeah, and because you're gonna Soul Blast for the Vanguard, you're gonna Soul Blast this out, right?
Yep.
If you use the grade 2 to call itself and you dish it, you can just put it back from your drop into your order zone and reuse it.
Exactly. Quality of life. Speaking of quality of life, Blantmeyer just came out in DZ and he already is getting a promo. Now this promo is not stupid broken for Blantmeyer, but again, quality of life because we have Netherworld Butcher. Love that name, by the way. It's a grade 1 8k that says auto when this unit is placed on rearguard. If you have a grade 3 or greater Vanguard with Blantmeyer in its card name, your opponent cannot intercept until the end of turn. And then auto rearguard when this unit boosts. If you have a grade 3 or greater Vanguard with Blantmeyer in its card name, choose a card from your drop and you may put it into Soul. Not that big, but a nice quality of life.
And before people in the comments go raging, why did Blantmeyer get a promo and nobody else? Here's why. Because obviously, Zorga and Welstra already had prior support. And then obviously they also got triple rares in set 2. So it seems unfair going into the end of the season that Blackmire gets his old new riding line and he didn't get a second triple rare to go with the slot. So this is the quote unquote second triple rare it would have gotten if it could have gotten.
I wish it was a little bit better because one of Blackmire's weaknesses is the fact that almost every single one of its cards needs Blandmire, which means it has almost no existing early game. And this is another good card for that, and it gives you more soul, so you can get a little bit more soul. Your soul efficiency goes up. You can even choose the grade 3 that when it goes to soul binds itself and draws a card. So you have plays there as well. So you have options with this. It's just... Alright, cool. Alright, last promo. Because why not get a promo to support a promo?
We got Dancing Dragon, Elon Rush.
Einon Rush.
Anyways, it's great to Dino Dragon. Auto when his unit is retired by any player's card's ability during your turn. Cost Energy Blast 3 and draw a card. And then Auto Rearguard when this unit attacks. If your opponent's Vanguard is grade 3 or greater, costs Soul Blast 1. This unit gains power plus 10 until the end of the battle and retire this unit at the end of the turn.
Holy shit.
Obvious thing is this is a Dino Dragon. So this is some more Dino Dragon support.
Yeah, Spino just got really good because this is another target for Spino. It's another retired target for Spino. It's a beat stick for the Spino deck. Like this just goes really well in the promo Tachikaze, Spino, whatever you want to call it deck.
Yeah.
I like the fact that it activates itself. So it can go in any deck.
Yeah. You know what's really fun, yeah? Varga.
Yeah. You retire itself, bounce it back to hand, draw a card.
Even if it doesn't retire itself, right? So you don't have the soul to do that. The fact that Varga's ability will kill it on swing, and then you can just energy blast a draw.
Yep. I feel like you need your energy for other things, but yes.
But yeah, I mean, like if you want to do it, you can. It's an option. Off the top of my head, I don't know any other Dragon Empire decks that really just want to retire by card's ability.
Oh, I can't wait to play this card. It's gonna be so much fun.
But like you said, it can kill kill itself. So it can just be splashing into anything that you want to run it in.
You want a 20k beat stick that for a Soul Blast that can retire itself, energy blast 3, and draw your card at the end of that battle?
Oh, Philip, I just realized this is really good in.
You mean the what's it called? The manga deck?
Manga Ride Line, yeah. Because you can keep calling it back and reusing this draw. That's so good.
Attack with it, do not use its ability. Restand, attack with it, use its ability.
Oh, the power is only to the end of battle, so you have
yeah, because it retires itself at the end of that battle. Oh, no, turn. It says turn.
The turn.
It's even better for Spino.
It doesn't keep the power, unfortunately, so you can't restand it and keep the power, but it's still really good.
You can always activate it a second time. You just need soul.
Yeah, I know. You have the soul, you can go for it, but still, yeah, it's really good.
All right, so that's been it for the promos. We got to roll back into Festival because Festival Booster not only is introducing double rare set order combos, but it's also introducing some new triple rares. And the triple rares we're getting are not only generic nation triple rares, we're also getting 5. We're also getting 5 new dual nation triple rares. I'm hoping it's 6 new. They splice in a Lyrical because, spoiler, the dual nation ones we're going to cover today, about 3 of them. And all of them are following the same dual nation combo as the existing dual nations from the glitter sets. If that is the case, that means there is no Lyrical dual nation combo. And I'm hoping they might change that here. Otherwise, we're only getting 5 of them. So first one on the docket is the Dragon Empire Dark States combo with Soaring Freedom, Ford, and Rivaltus. It is a Dragon Empire Dark States card that's a Dragroid and Gear Dragon card. So not only dual nation, also dual race. Grade 2, 10k that says, auto when this unit is placed on rearguard from hand other than during the battle phase. Soul Charge 1. And this unit gets power 5k until the end of turn, making a 15k attacker. Then counterblast 1 and perform one of the following. Either choose one of your opponent's grade 2 or greater rear guards and retire it, the Dragon Empire effect, or choose a grade 2 or less card from Soul and call it to rear guard, the Dark States effect. So who wants a fucking Miroslava that's 2k bigger? Oh, this is so good.
This is really good. Like, you can just thought, there's so many decks that just won't the call that I can think of. Like, you just throw some greed on.
Dude, I have so many Dark Sage decks that can run this, because a lot of Dark Sage deck would like to have something to just pull something out of Soul, because almost every single Dark Sage deck utilizes Soul in one shape or form. On the other side of the things, the Dragon Empire decks that can just go, oh, let me pull my pieces out of Soul.
Yeah. Oh, man. I have this really cool promo that says, I played an order, I have more rear guards than you, goes into Soul and draws a card. Let me just grab it back and keep reusing it.
Pretty much. Now, I'm glad they did put the clause that you can't do this during battle phase, otherwise there'd be some stupid combos going on.
Oh, yeah.
But outside of that, like this is really good. This is just really fucking good.
And it only goes up from here, because other ones are just as good, if not better.
Exactly, but before we get to the other ones, we actually are starting already, because we finished set 2 and Festival Booster is close to finishing. We've already started with set 3 leaks. Now, we've only gotten commons and rares, nothing too big, but let's see how it starts. Alex, take it away.
We got an order, a blitz order, beginning of the journey. Choose one of your opponent's attacking units, and it gets power minus 10,000 to the end of that battle. If your drop zone has 3 or more cards of the same name as this card, it gets power minus 10,000 until the end of the turn instead.
Have you really not read this card yet?
So it just gains minus 20? Oh.
It's a 10k shield, technically. But you have 3 copies of it in the drop zone. It's a neg 10 for the rest of the turn.
Oh, okay. I didn't read the rest of the turn thing, and that's what caught me off guard.
Yeah. So instead of end of battle, it becomes an end of turn ability.
Gotcha. That's cool.
Also, one quick fact. Bushy, or technically the Cardfight Vanguard department. I see what you did there. I see you starting set 3 with a card that literally says beginning of the journey. Yeah. That's a nice touch.
I will say this is an interesting card, but you have to get 3 of these in your drop for it to really be useful.
Oh no, it's not like someone plays a Blitz Order deck.
Yeah, but having a Blitz Order deck doesn't mean you can just drop 3 of them into your drop nilly-billy.
Guard, Energy Blast 2, play an additional. Guard, Energy Blast 2, play additional.
It has to be the same name as this card, though.
I know. You can. It's a grade 2 set order, so you can start dropping it early, and then have 1 copy left over for that, oh, my opponent's going to go stupid, plop.
But this is a fun version of the Tommy Ure order. That,
True.
Use Soul Blast 2 to give minus 2 to your, or 5 to your front row, punch front row.
Yep.
Something similar.
Right, moving on to another common in the set 3 with Multiple Stroke Dragon. Simple, very simple, straightforward. Grade 1 for Dragon Empire that says continuous rigor, Guardian Circle. If your opponent's drop has 5 or more cards, it soon gets power 5k, shield 5k until the end of the turn. Or sorry, it's a continuous, so it's just active on both turns.
Somebody call a doctor, because this has multiple strokes.
Bruh. It's a 13k and a 10k shield. It's fairly similar to the stealth unit we got all the way back in set 3, I want to say. But instead of being a 10k body and a potential 15k shield, it's 13 and 10. So it's basically the same card.
Exactly. Oh, speaking of, not the same card, but really good. I mean, really good. We got our other dual nation. This one's for Stoic and Dragon Empire with Flame Leaf, Chaotic Dance, Hatsuki, and Rimred. Auto when this unit is placed, it's grade 2 by the way. Auto when this unit is placed on rear guard from hand, other than during the battle phase, you may call a plant token to rear guard, and then cost counterblast 1 and perform one of the following. You get All of your rear guards that were placed by your card's ability this turn gain power +5 until the end of turn. Or choose one of your vanguards and it gains power +5 until the end of turn. If you have 4 or more units, it gains power +10 instead of 5.
Hot diggity.
So this is just amazing, Roa. All the
It's
plant
amazing
tokens
in
you
any
call.
deck. Quick
Because
note.
like, yeah.
Quick note. We need to start telling Dragon Empire players you need to start preparing plant tokens.
Yes. So fun fact, just off of this card alone, the plant token that you call, if you use the first ability, will automatically get the 5k because it's not a continuous. It just says all of your rear guards and you get, so it immediately becomes a 10k token. So it's a 20k boost, or a 20k column.
The first effect is basically the new Zorga in the order.
Yeah. There is instances where you'll use the second ability, but like 90% of the time, you're just going to use the first
I was
ability.
actually going to talk about the second ability. Are there any decks in Stargate and Dragon Empire that are super focused on your Vanguard being a beefy number?
Varga would be kind of cool.
Varga,
give
yeah,
you
I can see in Varga just being, decently big.
Stoicheia, not really.
Because Zorga
unless you're
doesn't
playing-
care, Lascaria doesn't care.
Unless you really need it for Granfio or Leonorn to get the draw off the promo. That's the only one I can think of.
Yeah, but you get there with the normal boost abilities. You
Yeah.
really don't need an extra 10. I think for Dragon Empire decks, any restanding Vanguard like Overlord and Varga will, like the extra 10k buff.
Yeah.
Because they're not going to be superior in calling units, so they don't need the extra 5k to the board, but they would not mind an extra 10 to the Vanguard.
The only one I can think of is put it in Flagberg if you're really trying to push for that, 3 guards or guard and trying to hit you with the Vanguard kind of thing.
Yeah.
That's the only way I can think of it. But no, but the cool part about this is like anything that's placed by your ability. So like in Roa, your plant tokens get 5k, your Momoke gains 5k. Any units you call from your drop or by ability in the battle phase or anything like that get 5k.
I mean, I just mentioned it, but imagine this in Zorga. You activate the new order that gives 5k to anything that's called from grave, and then you place this on the board, and it's like another 5k.
Yeah, no. Also, the grade 3 Ratalina you call from your hand during the battle phase will also gain 5k.
True. Fuck. So
like,
this got very much a lot of implications in a lot of decks, both Dragon Empire and Stoicheia. Oh God, Alex.
yes.
Plop from hand, make a plant token, and get the first ability, right?
Yeah.
Soul Blast 5, look at the top cards of the deck, call.
Man, I thought we talked about you. We're not giving Eugene more cards. We need new
I'm
Eugene.
trying to remember decks that have superior call in Dragon Empire, alright?
Oh.
There's not many.
So here's the fun one. You put this in Tamayura. Now all of your Rarami and Riramis will gain 5k. So it's like basically 10ks to the column.
Jesus fucking Christ. Do you have the space for this?
You can try to make the space for it. You can cut some orders. You're not going to run many of it, but when you do, it's going to be fun.
Just be ready to CB a lot.
Yeah.
Overall, honestly, the fact that it just makes a plant token by getting placed is more than enough.
Exactly.
All right, moving on. We have one of the other generic triple rares for Dragon Empire in Festival Booster with Whirlwind Dragon Wardorn.
Wardorn.
Exactly. It's a grade 1 8k that says auto when this unit is placed on rearguard. If your Vanguard's grade is less than or equal to your opponent's Vanguard's grade, this unit gets Pike until the end of turn, so it's a 13k booster or attacker. But this is the kicker ability that's really good, and all of the nations will get this ability. Auto rearguard drop zone. When your other card is discarded from hand during your turn, Energy Blast 3, remove this card, choose one of the discarded cards, and put it into hand.
This is
Alex, do you realize
Yes.
what this means?
This means you now have more ways to cycle and reuse ride for free during the ride phase.
Not even ride for free during the ride phase. This works during the ride phase. This works on Overlord ability. This works on any of the ability this discards. This even works for Stride.
Yes.
So let's say I discard a grade 3 card that says when it's discarded for Stride, draw a card, and I get that grade 3 card back into hand.
Yep. Also, works with Vermilion because you're gonna discard to ping them, so it just gives you that card back.
I think almost any deck that runs any type of discard engine is gonna run minimum 2, if not 3, of these cards in the deck.
Yeah. This is also, if you can't afford the triple recyclers from DZ1 and 2, or DZ1, I mean, this is a good alternative.
Very much. I can't wait. The first effect is going to change between nations as we read the next card.
Mm-hmm. We got Time Turner Dragon Clockwise. It's a grade 1 as usual. It's auto when this unit is placed on rear guard. If your Vanguard's grade is greater than or equal to your opponent's Vanguard. Soul Blast 1, and so charge 1, and this unit gains power +2 until the turn. So it becomes a 10k. And then the same effect of when you discard cards, you can Energy Blast it, bring it back by removing it.
For a Dark States card, an extra soul charge is honestly not bad. I'll take it.
Yeah.
I like the fact that you can discard these in the right phase early, and then in the next discard, get them back.
Yeah. I was going to say, this is also good in, like you said, in Stride decks. So Jet, you can just whenever you're discarding for next stage, you can discard. You got the card back. Like,
there's so many implications. My favorite one that came to mind literally a few seconds ago is, you know, the grade 3 triple warriors that we got in set 13, the on grade 3 ditch draw and on Stride ditch draw.
Yes,
exactly in Stride decks. Let me discard this card for ride grade 3, draw a card, Energy Blast 3, remove this, add the card I discarded back, ditch the same card to Stride, draw a card.
And it's also a 15k shield that you can just add back to your hand.
Exactly. Wait, when you're or because it's coming from your hand. Okay, during. Oh, thank God. It says during your turn.
You can't break it. Yeah, you can't break it.
I was trying to break PGs, all right?
No.
All right, moving on. Another Tuesday or Thursday stream happened. I do not remember which correctly anymore. But we got more promos for V, technically P. And this time around, we got more of the 5k grade ones. This time for Nova Grappler and Sturdy Hard Puncher. Same ability as always. You can use it for G-guarding. And then when you use units placed on Guardian Circle from hand, remove a heal from a hand or drop and perform all of the following. If your damage zone has a face-up card, countercharge 1, and this unit gets 20k until the end of that battle. So if you have no face-up cards, you countercharge 1 and get 20k. And then if your soul has no cards, counterblast 1, choose one of your Vanguards, and it gets 5k until the end of turn. So Nova Grappler, all resources are non-resources.
Exactly.
I do like the fact of this card that if you have no soul and no CB, you plop it down, countercharge 1, it's a 30k shield, counterblast 1, it's a 5k more shield. It's like, I don't have any resources yet, I will still be a 35 and give my Vanguard for the rest of the turn an extra 5.
Don't they have G cards that put cards into the Guardian Circle?
They have G guards. I don't know if they put cards to Guardian Circle, but they do have G guards that for a Soul Blast flip themselves back down and countercharge.
Okay. I was sitting there thinking, I was like, is there a way to like cheese this from your hand into Guardian Circle during a G card and then get like dumb skills off it? But yeah.
Probably not. I'll let Nova Grappler players cook with that. I'll let you read the Oracle Think Tank version.
Yes, Alliance Angel. You continue his hand, it's going to be discarded for the heal as a G guard. Then auto, when it's placed on Guardian Circle from hand, if your hand has 5 or more cards, remove a heal trigger from your hand or drop, and look at the top card of your deck, put it on the top or bottom of your deck, and this unit gains 20k shield until the end of that battle. If you put it to the bottom of the deck, you can counterblast 1 and choose one of your Vanguards to give it +5 until the end of the turn.
How is this fair? Nova Grappler, you have no resources, get the benefits. Oracle Think Tank, just play it, see if the top card of your deck is good or not, and then potentially put it on bottom and just get free benefits.
Is it a trigger? No, but we're still going to get the 5k so to make up for it.
Jesus Christ. It does restrict on having 5 or more cards in hand, which for OTT is probably not going to be hard. But still, like, just hand them the effect. Why don't you?
Anyway, some of these are built better than others. That's obvious.
Exactly. Moving on. We got more set 3 leaks. This time a Brantgate common grade 1 called Lady Archer of Spectroscopic Binary Star.
Tight.
Exactly. She doesn't even have a name. She has a title. She doesn't even have a name.
Yeah, that is like a title. It's not even a name.
Anywho, continuous rearguard during your turn if your opponent's Vanguard is grade 3 or greater and your orders and has 3 or more set orders, this unit gets power 10k. So it's an 18k body for most Brantgate decks.
I was about to say, for doing what Brantgate wants to do.
Pretty much. Simple, straightforward, like all commons should be.
Yes. Now we have more commons, right? Common?
Yep.
Yeah. Common. Tremendous Earthquake Colossus. It's a grade 2 auto when its unit is placed on rear guard. If your soul has 10 or more cards, cost Energy Blast 3, choose one of your opponent's front row rear guards and retire it.
I want to make a statement.
Mm-hmm.
I congratulate or acknowledge or approve of whoever is making the cards for set 1 and 2 of DZ. They outdid themselves on the common department. And because of that, I completely understand why they can't keep doing this moving forward in the sets. So I'm very much like, okay, it's to be expected. The commons in future sets are not going to be as impactful anymore. As we've seen with a 10k shield, 13k Dragon Empire, as we've seen with the Brantgate 18k, and as we see with this guy, that you're honestly never gonna pull off in any fucking Dark States deck other than Barrow Magnus.
Yep. I mean, we saw that in the Overdress set 1 too, because like for a long time, cards like Mantis or cards like Expeller. The one that countercharges. Yeah, like we saw really good commons and rares in that set, and they carried their weight for a long time. But obviously, we saw as sets went on that commons got more and more kind of bland.
So I'm not mad. This is to be expected. The commons are going to start falling off because you can't make good commons because otherwise you're losing good effects that you could put in double rare and triple rare spots. So this is starting to go back into, okay, this is definitely a common. I don't know where the fuck you would put it, but this is a common.
Yeah.
Speaking of not commons, but triple rares, we got another triple rare generic from Festival Booster called Silver Star Dragon Seyfried. It's a Brantgate grade 1 that does the whole thing of, but its first effect is auto when this unit is placed on rearguard. If your Vanguard is grade less than or equal to your opponent's Vanguard, energy charge 1, and this unit gets power 2k until the end of turn, making an energy charge 1 to 10k attacker or booster. And then auto rearguard drop zone when you discard a card from hand, energy blast, remove, choose to discard a card and put it back to hand.
So, fun fact on this one is that the energy charge one, if you're going through the motions, even going first means that you can now, on your first grade 3 turn, just play in one of these Energy Blast 7 draw.
Correct.
Because you're always just 1 shy, so this gives you an extra 1.
This has been a fact since set 1 of Overdress. Brantgate is the resource nation when it comes to counter charge and energy charge.
Yeah, they have all the resources. Just kind of sad.
Hey, they need to mitigate for all the fucking set orders they need to play.
You're right.
All right, moving on. Alex, read the Keter version of this card.
Yes. Rising Radiance Dragon Bellow. Auto, when this unit is placed on rear guard, if your Vanguard is greater than or equal to your opponent's Vanguard, look at the top card of your deck, put it on the top or bottom of your deck, and it gains power +2 until the end of turn. And then the whole, you get to add the card you discarded back for the cost.
It's Bloody Arc, by the way.
That, yeah. But yeah, so yeah, just look at the top card of your deck for no cost. Just put it on the top card.
Simple, straightforward. Yeah, if you don't like the top card, just put it back.
Man, we didn't know we were getting like fire Hexa Orb support without Hexa Orb support.
I know, right? Bro, whatever happened to Hexa Orb? My God, we have not seen any Hexa. We've seen Eugene support.
Wait.
What?
Oh,
What?
I need a place out of this.
Elaborate, motherfucker.
It's not placed from hand. Just lured 2 of these out of your deck.
Hold up. Did they fuck up? No, all of them are. Oh, are all of them like this? When they see space from Vanguard, yeah. When they see space, yeah, all of them are like this. Oh, the dual nations have the hand and non-battle phase restriction. That's right. So yeah, you can
less
lure
than or equal this. to. Oh wait, no, it's like greater less than or equal to. I read that wrong. It's not greater. My bad.
Oh yeah, because you'd be a grade 4, and unless you're playing another grade 4 deck, this wouldn't work.
Yeah, you can't attack of these though.
Damn, this is getting very interesting. Anyway, speaking of very interesting, here is the Brantgate Keter Sanctuary Dual Nation Grade 2 triple rare. Holy shit. Cavalry Machine, Impendious Streak, Waltrosa, and Lyle. It is a Balroid Angel that says auto when the scene is placed on rigor from hand other than during the battle phase. Choose up to 1 normal unit without Sentinel or up to 1 order card from your drop and put it on the bottom of the deck. Counterblast 1, look at the top 5 cards of your deck, choose up to 1 from among them and perform one of the following. If the reveal card is an order card without regular speeds, put it in the hand, shuffle the deck. If the reveal card has grade less than or equal to your Vanguard, call it to regal, shuffle the deck.
This is just good.
One sec. This, if the card I'm about to mention didn't draw me cards, I would be putting this in Velstra. Because this is a I won't say carbon copy because it has more effects. But this is a copy. God fucking damn it, where the fuck are you?
Violently flings through his deck.
This is a copy of Bergina. Because Bergina says operate something, and you usually operate the grade 2 order that lets you look at top 5 for a CB. But Bergina also Soul Blasts 2 and draws a card whenever you operate. So she's good for Velstra. If Bergina didn't exist, this would be great in Velstra because not only do you get to add set orders to your hand and potentially play them, you get to just build your board. Fucking easy.
Yeah.
I might still play it. Hold up.
Honestly.
It says from hand. Never mind.
This is just really good in most of any of these nations.
Yeah.
I don't see where you wouldn't want to play it.
Now, I'm going to start a trend here because reasons. Oh, fuck. I should have started this trend with the grade 1 ditch to add back card. Holy shit. Wait a minute. Anytime I see a new Brantgate card that's decently generic, my first thought always goes, can I put this into bat? And then I just realized the grade 1s would actually work really well in bat because I would place the monster, discard a card to add a monster from drop, and then Energy Blast 3 to add the discarded card back to hand.
Wait. I need
the grade 1 can work in bat. Holy shit.
I need to see something. 1 second. You
and
keep
then
talking.
this card in bat, I know I'm talking about bat and it has multiple implications, so just bear with me. This card in bat can get me orders. So if I miss an order, I get an order, or it can just fill the board with units. And it can put orders back to deck. Hold up, it can put orders back to deck. Hold up, this might be bat. Damn it. I'll cross that bridge when we get there. As for other decks, and having a Keter effect that looks at top cards and puts stuff on the board, this can go almost in any fucking Brantgate deck just because utility.
Yes.
This is just good. This is just good. Fuck. Yeah, you found your thing yet?
I'm trying to read it. 1 second. Oh, it's discarded from hand. Never mind. Continue.
What?
I was saying if they were worded as when a card is discarded, not just from hand. Because it's be like, so wait, you're telling me in like Stoicheia, you can look at the top card, discard the card off the top, and then you can get it back? And yeah, it has to be from hand. Okay.
Don't break it.
Continue.
I will make this bold assumption. I think out of all the Dunations we've currently seen, I think this one's going to be played the most. Because not only does it put orders and normal units on the back of the deck, so for both Keter and Brantgate, putting back pieces, like Persona Rise, for example, is good. But just having something just for one Counterblast can look at top 5 and call something to board and not be restricted by any effect is just good.
I will say that this set, because of how many generics and how good these generics are, and it's not, we haven't even seen the Regalius pieces.
That's next week. Spoilers.
I know, but I'm saying dude, this set's gonna carry so far into the future just how well these cards will hold up for time.
Well, before we go to the future, we're still in the present. You want to talk about set 3 commons again?
Yes, we got life-saving angel Harusul. It's a grade 2. Continuous rearguard and guardian circle. If your Vanguard is grade is less than your opponent's Vanguard's grade, or your damage zone has 4 or more cards, this unit gains power +5, shield +5.
So it's a 13k grade 2.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it's 8k body. And it's kind of, yeah.
I feel like this was supposed to be a grade 1. I'm really hoping it's a printing error. But if it's not, alright, cool. It's a 10k interceptor at least.
Yeah. If your Vanguard's grade, yeah.
All right, cool. So with that all said, that has been it for the leaks. And now we can actually talk about the future and what the future holds. I had it prepped and I lost it. Thank God fucking there it is. Next Tuesday stream, or technically at the time of this video tomorrow, if everything goes according to plan, we will not only be looking back on the season finale of DZ and all that, and I'll rant about that in a bit, but there also special feature for the card game Festival Booster. Revealing cards from Festival Booster, including reprints of Lyrical Monasterio, as well as 2 generic triple rares and 2 dual nation triple rares, and also information for the Read Plus reprints. Now, the generic ones are definitely going to be the Lyrical version of the discard add back, as well as the Stoicheia. I think the Stoicheia one is the only one missing, right? Because we got Dragon Empire, Brantgate, we have Keter, and we got Dark States. So we are only missing Stoicheia and Lyrical.
Yep.
And the 2 dual nations, like I said when we talked about the dual nations, because they're probably not combining Lyrical into any of the dual nations, the last 2 are more than likely, let's see, we got Brantgate Keter, we have Dragon Empire Stoi, and we have Dark States. So we're probably going to get Dark States and Brantgate
Keter
as Keter Stoi, exactly. So yeah.
Yep.
Bruh. Oh, it might be 1 dual nation instead of 2. Because I think one of the other dual nations is getting leaked on a fight video.
So, yes, thanks to Peanut Gallery.
There you go. Thursday stream, however, is what Alex was talking about. As the Festival Booster is drawing closer, not only are we going to get to see the new normal and blitz order that are generic and nationless, and from what I can tell, the normal order is a grade 3. Are they Regulus pieces? Oh, they're Regulus pieces.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
I thought they were confirmed not to be Regulus pieces. Oh, never mind. We're getting a new Regulus Police normal and blitz order. Fuck.
Yeah.
Well, on top of that, we're also getting 2 new overtriggers that are also generic. So, huzzah.
I mean, let's put it this way. Last time we got a Regulus piece in a festival booster, it became a staple for the test of time.
And then the new one that just came out in a festival, no, it didn't come out. Where did the new one come out?
Triple Drive.
Triple Drive, that's right. It's also starting to become a staple.
So, if test of time sells anything, we can probably expect these to be pretty good.
Yep. All right. Moving on. Let's talk about some of the reprints in Festival Booster. For Dark States, we are known to get some promo reprints, especially the Maid Silver Thorns grade 2 as well as Bruised Jump Ride. Huzzah!
Huzzah.
Brantgate got a lot of them.
Yeah, they got some really good ones. Like
they got the Hero grade 2, the Monster grade 2, the Jump Ride, a grade 1 that I forgot what it does, and the Dog again.
I think the Monster one's going to be important because going into set 3, we're getting more Monster support with Archites, so that getting reprinted is going to be good.
Yes, and I also need that grade 2 Monster for Bat because it's such a fucking good piece in there.
Yes.
As for Keter, we are getting the Jump Ride for Bastion, of course, the Ezreal promo on the Japanese side, and the Minerva promo. The reason I say the Japanese side for the Ezreal promo, apparently the English side is not getting that Ezreal promo as in the Festival Booster.
Sure. I mean, if you're going to reprint promos, right? Like, make it consistent.
I think that's the point. It's hard to reprint a promo if it never came out. The Ezreal promo has never been printed in English yet.
Oh, I thought it was already printed.
Not to my knowledge.
That's the one that gives 5K to the front row, right?
Yeah, is it out?
Yeah, it came out in English.
Well, then they didn't have no excuse to reprint it. Maybe because it came out so close to Festival Boosters, like, why would we print it again?
I have no idea.
I don't want to ask questions. I don't want answers to. Just Stoicheia is getting fun stuff.
Just 2.
Hey, they're still good.
Yes, they are still good. We got the Jump Ride for Maggie, which is a good card. And the Maelstrom promo, which is good because I never got my play set of those, so I'm happy about that.
Yep. All right, moving on, and let's finish this up quick. Yep. We got, of course, dropped start decks this week, so have fun playing Energy now. Huzzah, and the sleeves included honestly do look nice.
I will say for those of you who have the Constructed Cup, if you do have it set for this before DZ1, don't be upset. It actually is a really fun format to play.
Sadly, we got to speed this up and roll. I need to... All right. Moving forward, we're going to quickly recap the conference news. And the biggest one here is the fact that not only as tournament packs, but also as Faded 1 box toppers, we're getting these 6 promos. Huzzah.
Finally, Doggo. and Dragon, and Dino Dragon. Finally, both.
And Maid, and the Lyrical, and just good stuff all around. More news on that. Quintuplets are confirmed to be in set 2 of DZ. I know John's going to be happy for that.
Oh, we already heard him scream.
Yep. Vanguard Day is going to be continuing on June and till July, as well as in August. So Vanguard Day is going to become a staple thing.
We have another.
Apologies for going fast. I needed to wrap up. Got some stuff going on.
You're fine. And then obviously we're getting the double rare, the regular frame rare versions of cards we did not get in Deluxe Cup because you know it only took them forever, but we finally get them. So now you can frame rare your right lines out, make them hollow.
Flame rare right lines, frame out but just basically bling out. I'm hoping we get more than 1 per tournament,
but
because otherwise it's going to be.
So the frame rare things are not a tournament pack. They are a promotion for buying product. If you spend $20 or more on a product at your LGS, you can get a pack to get those cards.
Well, there you go. Buy product, get more. We also have an English schedule. Of course, we just dropped on Shard Decks. May 3rd, we have the set 1. June 28th is set 2. We're getting the premium products on July 12th as well as Festival Booster. And then set 3 drops August 3rd. We basically already covered this not too long ago, but it's nice to see the full product schedule out and about.
Also, correction on the product thing. It is not buying at LGS. It is buying it at Bushy Road's Global Store or at conventions, spending that much.
Oh, there we go.
So it's harder to get.
Bushy Road Expo 2024 is going to be at 3 locations at Bushy Road Expo, Indonesia, UK, and Italy. Italy's still to be decided, so that's going to be fun, but UK on July 19th and 21st is going to be cool.
Nice.
And then last but not least, Bushy Road Championship Series 24-25. We only have some extra information on that. Starting off with shop challenges going from September to October, so only 1 month to get your buy cards. But then the full championship series going all the way from October to March 2025.
Huzzah.
So that's going to be a long championship series, and I can't wait. Unfortunately, that's all the information we got. So hopefully more to come, but it's still better than nothing.
Exactly.
All right. And last but not least, Divine Season 1 has finished, and Divine Season 2 has already been announced for July. And the only thing I'm going to say, I wanted to rant about this, but I got to go. The only thing I'm going to say about this, we just got Faded ones, and from the last episode, I want to bet that we're going to get Destined ones now.
It's basically, if you ever watch 5Ds Yu-Gi-Oh, we're getting the dark signers.
Pretty much. All right. But with all that being said and a little bit rushed at the end, we're going to end this episode here. Thank you very so much for watching episode 216 of Eat Time. If you like the episode, please like, share, and comment down below what you think the future has to come and what you think the new stuff for Set 3 is going to be coming or the regular species are going to do. But if you like what we do here, subscribe to the channel, ring that bell to get notified, maybe, and become a member for some awesome perks. But with all that being said, I've been Philip.
This is Alex.
And we'll see you guys in the next one.
Bye.
Woo! All right,
No.
sorry I had to speed up. I'm just please.
Thumbnail.